Ipla's roommate had a cupcake delivery for an engagement party, and Ipla offered to go with her to deliver the cakes. Ipla's eyes widened in horror as she stared at the engagement banner she saw as she entered the house they wanted to deliver the cupcakes to. Her mind racing, she felt like she had been punched in the gut. She and Imade stood still in silence for about 60 seconds, looking at the banner and at each other the whole time. She went straight to Keydin's apartment. "Kay, what's going on?" she asked, her voice shaking as she confronted Keydin in his apartment. Keydin, seated on the couch, avoided eye contact. He understood what had happened. "Ipla, I I can explain." "Explain what?" Ipla's anger rose. "Explain why you are planning a wedding with another girl? Explain why you've been lying to me for 2 years?" Keydin sighed, rubbing his temples. "Ipla, please understand. My father, he's been pressuring me to marry someone from our geopolitical zone. He says it's a matter of family legacy and cultural heritage." Ipla's eyed Ipla's eyes narrowed. "And you couldn't stand up to him? You couldn't fight for us?" Keydin shook his head. "Ipla, you don't understand. My father threatened to disown me if I don't marry someone from our zone. I'll lose everything. My inheritance, my family's support, their respect." Ipla's voice trembled. "So, you're choosing your family's legacy over me? Over our love?" The room fell silent, the tension palpable. Ipla's eyes brimmed with tears as she realized the truth. Keydin had never loved her enough to fight for their relationship. With a heavy heart, she turned and walked away, leaving behind the shattered remains of their relationship. As she stumbled out of Keydin's apartment, Ipla collided with Martha, a friend from her department. "Ipla, what's wrong?" Martha asked, concern etched on her face. Ipla burst into tears, and Martha quickly ushered her to a nearby bench. Between sobs, Ipla recounted the events leading up to the breakup. Martha listened intently, offering words of comfort and support. As they sat there, Ipla made a vow to herself. She will never again compromise her values or settle for someone who didn't truly love and respect her enough to wait for her till marriage. The memory came flooding back to her, a conversation from when they first started dating. "But seriously, Kay, why me?" she had asked. "I feel like with all the much more beautiful girls and classier babes in our department, and considering how very popular you're also into politics. I feel like you should easily get other ladies. In fact, I am sure that some ladies could be asking you out or throwing themselves at you. Most of them are prettier than I am, so why me? Why did you ask me out? Why did you want me to be your girlfriend?" "Ipla, no one is perfect. Even I am not," Keydin had replied. "But you know what? I have come to love you. The way you smile, the way you talk to your friends, your kindness. You are sensitive and I like it. Plus, you are jovial. You are fun to be with. I know you have your own weaknesses, but so do I. And I love you just the way you are. So that's why I picked you to be my girlfriend. And I'll pick you 1,000 times over. Ipla, I choose you. You and no one else. Ipla had smiled, feeling so proud of herself. This is love, she had thought. But I'm scared, Kay, she had confessed, a wave of insecurity blowing through her. I'm scared that these ladies who are after you will come in between us. I'm scared. You don't have to be Ipla. I've told you. I'll choose you 1,000 times over, Kay said. I know, Kay. I just feel a little bit insecure. You know, you have to go for a lot of meetings, attend Senate sittings, and all of those things. There's this jealousy I feel whenever I think of you being around all those beautiful and classier ladies that are also into politics. I understand you, Ipla, but you know I have to do all these things. I have always been into politics right from my first year, and now that I'm very close to being the faculty president, I can't give up. No, no, I'm not asking you to give up. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to communicate my feelings when you're around those other ladies. You know what, Ipla? I have an idea. How about you move in with me? That way, everyone will know that I am yours and yours alone. We'll get to come to school together and go back together. What? Are you serious, Kay? We just started dating. That's too sudden. Well, I know, but you're the one who is complaining about insecurities and jealousy and all of that. And besides, when you move in with me, all these other ladies will know that I am taken and they will move backwards, even if it is a step backwards. Hmm, I think I get what you mean, but I can't just leave my hostel and move in with you. What will I tell my roommates? All right. Ipla, I have to go. I guess we'll continue this discussion later. Take care of yourself. I love you. I love you too, Kay, she had said shyly. Keydin had looked at her intensely for a few seconds before taking a step away from her and blowing her kisses, after which he left her room. Imade, Ipla's friend and roommate, wasn't back from school yet and was just entering the compound as Keydin was leaving. Imade raised her hand in a salutation manner to greet him jokingly when she saw him. God bless the faculty secretary, sir. God bless our next faculty president, a man of great integrity and capacity, Imade had called out. Imade, you really need to stop all these unnecessary salutations when you see me, he had said, smiling. How are you? How was your day? That might be difficult. I've gotten so used to it. I think it's now a reflex, she had said, smiling as well. I am good, thank you. My day was okay. Wasn't too stressful, thankfully. We concluded classes a bit early today. How far now? Hope you are good too. I know I don't need to ask what you are doing here because I know this is where your treasure is. And certainly your heart has to be here often as well as your body. She had laughed again. Hope preparations are going on well for the next election. Oh yes, in fact, I'm on my way for a meeting concerning the elections right now. I'll see you later. Do take care of yourself. You too, Imade had said, walking into the room to find Ipla smiling. They exchanged pleasantries. Babe, how far? I saw Keydin on my way in now. I totally understand why you are smiling from ear to ear. Hey, I go love too. Oh. You this girl. You don't even know if I saw something funny online that's making me smile. See, please, just stay on your lane. Oh. I don't have energy for your troubles this evening, she said, smiling. The next morning, Ipla's phone rang about 6:15 while she was still asleep. It was Keydin. Hello, good morning, she had said, trying to find her voice. Morning, beautiful. I'm sorry for waking you up. I hope you had a restful night. I'm fine. I did. In fact, it's past the normal time I usually wake up. I slept well. Thank you. How about you? I slept fairly well. I was so tired after the meeting yesterday that I slept off immediately. I laid down on my bed after having a shower when I stepped in around 10 p.m. I had it in mind to call you, but I still don't understand how I slept off. I woke up this morning with the feeling that something was missing. Then I remembered that I didn't talk to you before sleeping off last night. In fact, I had to keep myself busy by trying to read for about an hour before calling you now because I knew you'd most likely still be asleep. I needed to hear your voice so as to be able to carry on with my day without being distracted. That's why I called. And now my joy is full. He had chuckled. She had been blushing and smiling at the same time. Kaden. So it's my voice that will enable you to carry on with your day. Yes, my love. You shall like flattering me, she said. No, darling. It's not flattery. It's the honest truth. Yeah. I also wanted to ask, what's your schedule like for today? I'd love to take you out to somewhere nice. Oh, really? She had asked excited. I have just two classes today, actually. I should be done by 4 p.m. But then it's my turn to cook today. Imade cooked yesterday, and I wouldn't want to disappoint her. Her classes ends by 6 p.m. today, and she'll be tired and hungry when she gets back. Okay. This is what we will do. Send me your account details. I'll credit your account, and you can send part of it to Imade to get something to eat on her way back home, and to also compensate her for not cooking. Then you use the rest to get food for yourself as well, and anything you feel you'll need for our date. Then I'll order an Uber to come pick you up by 5:30 p.m. An hour and 30 minutes should be enough for you to get home and change your dress after class, right? Aww, that sounds like a great plan. I'll try my best to be ready by the time you get here. But I hope we won't stay out late, Sha. I need to get back home and rest before the video starts by 12 a.m. Noted, ma. Mommy Gio. I'll try not to keep you out too late. It's just that whenever I'm with you, I usually lose track of time. Sometimes I wish time stands still when we are together. Don't worry, we'll be back by say around 9 p.m. So, see you later, right? Yes, you'll see me later. Have a nice day, dear. Be good. You don't have to say you too. After talking to you, I'll most definitely have a nice day. Oga, come and be going, she said. Don't make my head swell too much. Take care. See you later. Later that evening, Ipla had stepped out in a white and brown flower dress, hugging tightly to her well proportioned and petite body. The dress highlighted her curves, making her look more beautiful with her light makeup on. Kaden was already in the cab, waiting at her gate. He had called her to step out 3 minutes earlier when they were almost at her place. He opened the door to the back seat so she could sit beside him, and when she sat and closed the door, she turned to say hi, just to find Keydin's mouth agape, staring at her. She understood why he was staring, so she blushed. I hope you know it is rude to stare, she said, smiling. Stare? Who is rude? Sorry, I mean, who is staring? He has struggled to say. Babe, for real, jokes apart, you are a work of art. I wish we could fast forward things to when I am already married to you. Ipla laughed. You better be calming down. We've not even announced our relationship to our family members yet. The driver had interrupted to announce that they had gotten to their destination. We are here. I believe this is your destination, the driver said. Oh, yes, thank you. I have paid on the app, sir. Keydin had stepped out to get the door for Ipla. Careful, sweetie. You look like a princess. I'll definitely treat you like one. He led her to a beautiful restaurant and made her sit, then sat facing her and waved at the waiter who joined them soon. Good evening. Please, could you get us a big size yogurt while we go through the menu to decide on what we would like to eat? Of course, sir. I'll bring you the drink and 2 glasses right away. Here's the menu, sir. I'll leave it on your table. Take your time. The waiter had gone to get the drink. Keydin looked at Impla intensely and engaged her. She was looking at the menu and frowning at the prices of the meals. Being from an average home, she wasn't so comfortable that they had to spend so much on food. Babe, has anyone ever told you how cute you look when you frown? She had smiled. Don't patronize me, Kay. Their food is expensive. I could literally cook a pot of soup enough for my roommate and I for 3 days with what a plate of food is worth here. First of all, I am not patronizing you. Instead, we are patronizing the restaurant, he said, smiling. Secondly, if it gives you a break from cooking, a great ambience to relax, and a wonderful view such as this, with the calmness and privacy I imagine I imagined, which is helping me spend quality time with you, then it's not expensive, dear. It's all worth it. Besides, I work too, So if I don't spoil and take care of you, who will? Bouquet. The waitress had arrived with their drink and glasses. Here you go, sir. Enjoy. Now, sitting on that bench with Martha, Ipla realized how those sweet words had been empty promises. All the declarations of love, the reassurances, the plans for the future, none of it had been strong enough to withstand his father's pressure. She had given him her trust, her heart, her body, and 2 years of her life, only to discover that she had never truly been his choice at all.